Ah, Goo Lagoon, a sun-drenched beach of sludge at the bottom of the sea. But all is not well here on Paradise.
Hello and welcome to parts of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. This time, we're doing Goo Lagoon, and guess what? We're going to be doing a bit of bubble bashing, but we're also going to be dealing with a new enemy. Only one this time, surprisingly. And we're also going to be dealing with a few other things that, we'll backtrack, but you're going to find it interesting, really. The sort of things you'll have to do in this level, considering all these levels are pretty unique in their own right and what you have to do and such, and they're kind of fun. But anyway, now it's time to see what our new enemy is. This is Monsoon, and Monsoon's a dick, if you let him be one. He's lightning attack, but it takes a while for him to actually fire it. Best way to take him down is by a bubble bash to the ass. Yeah, that's basically the best way to take him down. You can also first shoot at him as Patrick and such, but I prefer the bubble bash. Anyway, Larry wants to talk to us, so let's get what he wants.
SpongeBob, do I look burned?
Well, you do look a little red.
Barnacles! That darn robot.
Robot?
Yeah, a big robot stole everybody's sunscreen.
Oh no! Everyone will burn, and then they'll get all itchy and peel.
Exactly! You can't spend a day at the beach without sunscreen. That sun is way too hot. That robot is out on the island. Nobody can get to him. SpongeBob, maybe you can use those sun reflectors to point the sun's rays on that robot. If you hit one of the buttons on the side of a lifeguard tower, the reflector will turn. Connect all the towers and the light will shoot right out of the big reflector on the island. Then all you have to do is swim out to the island and turn the big reflector onto the robot. I'll stay here and protect the babes.
But I, can't swim.
Yeah, that's the big problem. We can't get to that last one because we can't swim. So we have to go all the way around the beach, all the way through the whole level, in order to actually get to the last reflector. But first we must do the reflector puzzle to actually get it there. And that's what a good bit of this level actually is. It's mainly puzzle in a way. Trying to figure out, certain things and making them connect and such. And, once you got it all done and ready, then you will either get rewarded, or with this puzzle at least, you will have to, go through an entire level in order to actually complete it to be rewarded. So, yeah. This one is basically going to take us the entire level, but we cannot actually do it until we, press all these buttons and get prepared. Anyway, there's a few enemies around here that we've already dealt with before, and there's also some umbrellas that we can spin to make them spin around, do a little bit of animation there. And there's a box here that we'll be having to deal with a little bit later, and by that I mean never, considering we'll never really be using the box except for one, actually two. Mainly because two of the boxes are actually going to be really useful for us. But right now, we have this fat guy just on the beach, just relaxing. I'm going to go ahead and jump on him. Maybe I'll reach it over there. Oh wait, I have to hold the jump button or else I won't make it. Yeah, it's a bit weird how the trampolines work, like this fat guy here. Sometimes they'll just launch you right in automatically and press anything else. And sometimes you actually have to do stuff. Bit weird, but the main thing to do is just hold the jump button. Something that you probably would never do because you're so used to, just letting the game do it for you. Anyway, pressing both these buttons will direct us to both of these little booths here with the reflectors. So you have to choose now. You have to choose which reflector is actually the good reflector, which one you have to actually go for, and which one is a dud and complete shit. Spoilers, the one on the right is always going to be ignored because it is garbage. It doesn't lead anywhere and it is just shit. So, never point the reflectors to the right one, okay? Never reflect them to that area because, yeah, it's not going to help. This one right here that I flipped it to, it's never going to help. I'll show it off anyway to show off how bad it is and how worthless it is. But the one I want is this one over here. And that will actually be the last time you'll ever have to deal with 2 reflectors at once. Because, yeah, there's not many reflectors here and this puzzle's really easy. You know, it's a little bit of trial and error, but for the most part, it's not that bad. Besides, once you figure out that this booth is completely bullshit from the very get-go, you know, it's not too hard to figure out. So there's a false one, and then there's another false one over here. You might be thinking, is it going to reflect over to that booth over there to the left of me? No. It's going directly into the water. So yeah, if you know how lasers work, then you would obviously figure that one out, but otherwise, you will have to do a bit of trial and error, and yes, you'll find out it's complete bullshit, and then you're supposed to press this button over here, and let it go this way, and now, you're almost done with the puzzle. All you have to do is put it over to that last reflector, over all the way through the water to that island over there where the robot is, and you are almost done. You just have to go through the entire level to go to that reflector, press the button, and boom! You've done it. You have completed the main objective of this level, of Goo Lagoon. But, yeah, it's gonna take us like about a good 30 minutes before we get to that point, so we're in for a long haul. Oh, there's this thing we can read right here, which is we can get to the other side of the island by the pier by, you know, go to the pier and then going all the way through the entire level to, you know, get to that. So yeah, we're gonna be taking a long walk around. But until we get there, let's have a look around, see if we can find any golden spatulas, see if we can find any socks, grab some more shines, and just get a whole bunch of other stuff done before we, you know, focus on simply the problem of, you know, the robot on the boxes of the sunscreen. I could have pressed that button, but the game won't let me. I need Patrick to actually do this. Because obviously I need Patrick, considering there are watermelons everywhere. I'm sorry, throw fruit. And also, there's TNT over here, and there's like stone motherfuckers over here. I'm gonna need this, and I'm gonna throw it over here. There we go. Now then, let's go back up and actually do this little bit of a platforming event. A little platforming challenge. It's not hard, but I'm gonna consider it a challenge anyway because that's what it really is, honestly. Grab the throw fruit and press the button. All of a sudden, a bunch of magic carpets pop out of nowhere, and you have to jump on all of them, going across all of them until you get to the X throw fruit, and then you just pick it up, throw out the button, and continue on. And you have to keep doing this all the way until the end, in which you'll be rewarded with a sock. So we'll be going through and dealing with all of these right now, just get them out of the way, and you know, get the sock, because this sock is important. We want every sock that we can get currently. I mean, we can't get every sock in the with what we have right now as SpongeBob, but we're gonna try our best to get every sock that is actually possible. And this one is, considering you don't unlock any abilities as Patrick or Sandy. They have all their abilities from the get-go. So anything that has to do with them, we can do immediately. There you go. Now then, now we have the sock, we can now go back to being SpongeBob and actually continue on with the level, because Patrick isn't really needed anymore for now. He will be needed later on, but right now, it's just SpongeBob time. So, SpongeBob is needed over there, where all that wood is, in the lighthouse area and all that. But how do we get across from here? Well, there's some logs in the water. Let's take them, shall we? Oh, there's Mrs. Puff. What does she want? Maybe she'll help us out.
Oh no! The children's balloons have been overfilled! They're carrying the children out of control!
I don't know, Mrs. Puff. It looks like they're having a lot of fun.
Yes, too much fun if you ask me. You can save the children by bubble bashing each of the balloons. Bubble bash all the balloons, then come see me for a reward.
Can do, Mrs. Puff.
And now we have another objective, in which you just have to smash all 5 of these balloons that the children are holding dearly onto, and we will get rewarded with a golden spatula. And we want as much all of them as we can possibly get, so we're going to have to go and get all these children. Now the second one over here, we need to jump up through these logs and then just bubble bash in from one of them right on top of them. Like so. It doesn't matter if they go in the water and drown, as long as, you know, the balloons are gone, then we have done it. We don't care if they're in the water and drowning. All we care about is balloons and popping them and, you know, making sure we get our golden spatula by the end of it. Oh, by the way, these logs begin to sink when you stand on them, so, if you want to get rid of these balloons, you better be quick about it, because this thing, it sinks fast. And it takes a while to come back up, so, if you keep jumping on it, it will keep going down no matter what. And eventually it'll be too low for you to actually take care of that, and if you hit the kid, it doesn't really do anything. It's about the balloons, just bumps them. And I'll take care of that, and I'll get the suck over here on the top of the, you know, the bar, gym area, whatever. And now we're gonna try and get that kid again, because we need the kid. We need to get all the kids for the golden spatula, because golden spatulas are very important. There we go. Don't worry, he is pretty much, you know, not heavy enough to have that fall down. He's very, very hollow inside. Anyway, now we have that done. Now time to go ahead and break a few of those and, you know, break all those tikis for some rewards. And then break all those tikis for a lot more combo rewards, because we need a lot of shines. Especially right now, because guess what? There's another clam right over across from here. But I can't get to that until I get across that hill there, which requires Patrick. There's a few stone tikis around here, so I'll have to pick one of them up, and then from over there, and then I'll pick another one up and stack it on top, so I can actually reach the top. And then once I'm on top, I can actually go and take care of the clam, in which I can begin a little challenge. A little, trampoline challenge, or platforming challenge you want to call it. Because it'll lead us to a golden spatula, and it's only going to cost us about 2,200 shines, and we only have 7,500, so why not? We're also going to need to use our fur fruit over here to actually activate it, so let's go ahead and do that, shall we? There we go. Now be careful of the dragon toy things that can shoot actual fire. I'm pretty sure the kids should not have that, considering that's a bit of a hazard. But I'm not a guy who makes toys, so I don't know what's a hazard and what's not. Maybe having fire shoot out of these toy fucking dragons that are in the water is actually fun and safe for the kids. Anyway, here's a golden spatula right on this island. That is number 19. And how do we get back? Well, I'm not fucking going back normally. I'm just gonna kill myself. And what else would I do right now? Why the fuck would I go all the way back like that and waste time? I'm just gonna do this. It's faster. We have infinite lives. Who gives a shit? We have checkpoints too. Anyway, let's change back to SpongeBob. Patrick is... I believe Patrick's actually completely done here, so let's just move on.
I can't swim.
So yeah, we have to go through all this shit to not only take care of this robot, but also to get the rest of the kids. And also to, oh shit. Thank God I didn't die. And also to continue on the area, because the next part of the level is to my right behind me right now. So we'll take care of that, but right now let's take care of this kid. Figuring out their path and knowing where they are so you can actually take care of them and, you know, take care of the balloons they're holding on to. Bit of a guess, because they're kind of random on it. Oh, by the way, he's now sinking. He can't swim either. He's now dead. I have done Mrs. Puff such a, you know, glorious help there by killing children in the water. But hey, we rescued them all. Doesn't matter if we made one kid drown. We rescued them. That's all that matters. Let's go get our golden spatula, shall we? Because that's what we care about.
My hero! You've saved the children. Here's a golden spatula as a reward.
And there you go. Now, Mrs. Puff can handle the kids. I mean, nothing can go wrong with a kid screaming his head off, going, "Help, mommy, help," and whatever. while he's in the water drowning to death. No one cares. It's all on Mrs. Puff now. Bleh. Let's move on to the giant sandcastle that exists. And continue on to level, because that's where we need to be now. We got 20 golden spatulas, but we need to continue on the level to go to that reflector so we can deal with that, destroy the robot on the sunscreen, get the sunscreen back, and then get a golden spatula from Larry. So let's go ahead and get to that giant sandcastle to my right now. How I get to it? By jumping on another fat man and then getting across some more of the fire-breathing toy dragons. I can't believe they exist. Now, this is a sandcastle, challenge, a little sandcastle championship, you can call it that, and contest really. And you can't break any of these, but there is a tiki here floating about. How do we break that and bring it down and then go across and then without touching the TNT key? Oh fuck! Come on, get up here, get up, go. Okay, up here is a sock. We will be missing that if I didn't get up here fast enough. But I made it. Yay. Let's go ahead forward because it's now time for a bit of a challenge.
SpongeBob, I heard that you were collecting golden spatulas.
Yes, Bubble Buddy, I am. Have you seen one?
Why, yes. We were having a sandcastle contest, and somebody put a golden spatula on the top.
If I had a castle, I'd name it Fort Patty Town III. And Fort Patty Town III would have a big bake sale every Monday.
The golden spatula?
Oh, at the top of the sandcastle, right. That should be easy to reach.
Well, perhaps you should see for yourself.
Yeah. About the sandcastle, it has a neat gimmick to it. Absolutely neat gimmick. Nothing bad, nothing terrible. It's just, water. I don't know how he got a hose inside, but yeah, you have to hurry up before the water rises too high and drowns you. Oh, but don't worry, it doesn't go all the way up to the walls. No, it doesn't go that high. The guy didn't think this well enough to have that happen. As long as you're up on these platforms here, that's as far as the water ever goes, and you're pretty much safe up here. This is not a joke, this is literally the limit, basically. And now that we're up here, let's take care of the duplicator over here, and then continue on through the wall for some more bullshit, because apparently he had fucking cannons of volleyballs placed inside of him, shooting constantly at anyone who's on the freaking walls and such. I mean, there's only two, but still, dodging them can be a bit of a bitch, especially when you're dealing with tikis and robots. But for the most part, it's not too hard, and once you make it all the way through without getting screwed up and pushed off and killed and such, you'll be able to get to the cannon, break it, and then congratulations, you have seized the sandcastle, and you can now get the golden spatula that is right over here. And you can also take care of another robot while you're at it. That's the 21st of the golden spatulas. We are doing very good on golden spatulas, but right now there's a few areas around here that are hiding some socks. One of them is a little compartment area, and the other one is on the very top of the castle. So the little compartment area is right over here. You might be able to see it. It's that little wood plank there. In order to get there, you're gonna have to make a bit of a jump over there, and that's about it, really. Just make a bit of a jump, and you'll make it. You just have to make sure to get under this, and yeah, you'll get there. And once you got that sock, you might notice that the water's gone back down, and you might notice it won't trigger again if you go to the floor, because it only triggers when you press the button. So now you take on that. There's a little bit of shine right there you can grab right now, and now I'm gonna go right back up and take the actual path to that little thing over there, so that we can actually get to the very top of the castle, so that we can get another sock, as well as a place where the majority of our grinding for shines is. It has the biggest combo in the game, the Super Ultra Mega Monster combo. That is the biggest combo in the entire game. There's no bigger fucking combo in this game than that. So, yeah, you're gonna want that. You have to keep killing yourself and grind the fuck out of it. But right now, let's go in the Lagoon Sea Caves and continue on our way to the Reflector. Because that's the important thing.
Hello, Gary. What's new? You don't say. Squidward bought a new sweater. Oh, he's so crazy. And there's a golden spatula at the end of this cave. Wow!
Yes, and not only that, but there's also a box behind us. Make sure to get it immediately. I'll let you know why pretty much when we get to it. Trust me, you do not want to make the mistake of not getting that box from the very get-go. You really don't. Anyway, if you want, go across this shit and get the shine over here as well as a bit of health if you need it, and then go back. You might be noticing some cave drawings to the side and all. There's a little bit of a glitchy thing of the cave drawings, but right now there's also some buttons you have to head bash, and you know, it makes this happen. Every time you press that, apparently earthquakes happen. So that's not good news, but apparently for us it is because it opens paths. And also lets us go past all these TNT keys in an attempt of not getting killed while we're breaking them all. And there's also, you know, some shines up here and some of this. Oh, you thought I was going to get killed there, didn't ya? Nope, I'm too smart for that. Now then, you might be noticing it all to my right, and also there's a lot of floating tikis around here, all holding the line that I have to platform on, right? Well, you're right, I have to platform on, so let's go ahead, press this button first of all for a cutscene, well, not really a cutscene, but to get more path, and then begin a little trail over here. Now, over here, we're going to see some TNT keys, some more normal T keys, some enemies, and a sock. And you're going to also notice a sock that I have always missed every time I play. Oh, by the way, cave drawings seem to float. Yeah. They're not placed well on the walls. I don't know why they're not that well placed, but they're not, and it's kind of awkward. Anyway, you might have noticed that something's flashing behind me. Yeah, that's the sock. It is extremely easy to miss that one. But because I noticed it then, I'm gonna get it now. All you have to do is wait for the water to go down so you can actually get that. And then just go down and grab it. There's a bit of land there, so go ahead and land on that, and there you go. That's 29 socks. Now, it's time to continue on back. I'll jump cut for that. And, yeah, now we're back here. Let's continue on with the path. Now, continuing on with the path, we will find some more enemies, some more shines, some more platforms, some more water getting in the way. Fucking hell. And you might also notice that we are kind of getting a bit further away from the exit because it was right there to our right, but we can't get over there because of the water. There's nothing there to let us go through. Maybe if we press some more buttons, it will help us.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Well, it does lead us back, and it has opened up another path, the middle path. Don't know why, but we might as well go there because it's open to us now. And there's two enemies here, and another button. In fact, to my right, there is a sock. So I'm gonna need that, but first. And there we go. All paths are now open, and I can go and get the spatula. But first, there's a sock here. I need the sock, but I can't go for water. I'll need to freeze the water so I can go through. But we need patching for that and some freeze fruit. Well, there's some freeze fruit right over here past the golden spatula, which is the 22nd golden spatula. And there's also a box right here. And we saw there was a character change back at the very start. So what the fuck does that all mean to you, huh? I'll tell ya. It means that if you didn't take that box from before, you have to backtrack all the way back to actually change in and use the box then. But if you were smart and saw the box beforehand, you went back and got it, then you would have had to not do all that bullshit, go in the box, get the change, go back in the box, then you're back over here as Patrick, get the freeze fruit, throw in the water, and then you can get the sock. But of course, you glitch it up like this, you know, that's a bit of a problem when it's glitched up on the wall for some reason, and you can't really do anything about it, so might as well go back and, you know, get another ice. But then all of a sudden, it went in the water, and you're like, what the fuck? And now you're panicking, and you're not wondering what the fuck's supposed to do now, but you have to get to the sock, so you have to go right now before it runs out of time. And then you get the sock, and I believe there's another thing over here, like another shine, somewhere around here. If you phrase it enough, you know, you look around. But I don't have the time for it, so fuck it. Fuck the shine. We can get a lot more shine later on. In fact, we can just, you know, grind that, you know, whole fucking combo thing, the big combo from the top of that sandcastle for more shines. So, you know, we have enough time there. Now, I don't need to change considering what we're going to deal with, like, right now in the next area, but I'm changing anyway because we're going to Goo Lagoon Pier, and I always go to every area as SpongeBob first, so, you know, gotta keep that trend going, you know. Now then, now that we're in the pier, where, the, you know, the circus is in town, and by that I mean the carnival is here, and, you know, we could have some fun at the carnival, but there's a bit of a problem with the carnival. You see, Mr. Krabs is here to tell us about what the problem is, but he won't tell us because we're SpongeBob, and only Patrick can be told what the problem is. So even though I would like to know from Mr. Krabs, I can't because I'm not Patrick. So, let's turn into Patrick and see what the problem is, shall we?
Sorry, lad, but the carnival is closed. A pesky robot has taken over me ticket booth. And worse, me money. If you help me get rid of that no-good robot, I'll give you a big reward.
Yeah, Mr. Krabs owns the carnival. How about that? I mean, I never knew that he actually owned the carnival. I thought he only owned the fucking Krusty Krab. I didn't know he actually owned the carnival business. And also the Sea Needle, apparently. I really don't know what he owns anymore, considering this fucking game. And I believe we just... Oh. Well, that's coming out of my paycheck. I'm sorry, SpongeBob's paycheck. Patrick ain't fucking paying for this. He's always broke, so it's not like he can do anything about it. But yeah, we just broke more of the carnival from trying to solve the carnival. That's a little problem. And fuck you, game, for that one. I am now dead. Great. You might have also noticed that to my left there is some shines. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that right now. There we go. I can't get the blue though, no matter how much I tried, so that sucks. I'm dead again. And now we're back here again. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one more time, just get some more shine. I'm gonna get the fuck over and, you know, continue on with the level, because why am I wasting my time? I shouldn't be wasting my time, I shouldn't be wasting your time. I should be going to the left, going through the duplicate and all that bullshit, and continuing on the carnival, because we saved the carnival at this point. We need to see more of the carnival. I mean, we can have a little ride on this thing, you know, if we wanted to, but there's no point to being here. I mean, we broke it, but there's no point for it to be here. There's nothing we can find here, so fuck the thing. Let's continue on and play some carnival games. Why not? I mean, we're here at the carnival. We're here to have some fun because we're Patrick, and Patrick's a fucking idiot. At least we think he is. Considering, you know, the latest episodes make him look like a complete dickhead that's faking the whole thing, maybe. But Whack-A-Tiki! We can play Whack-A-Tiki, we can break a whole bunch of fucking tikis for a reward of a sock. And also some more shines. And also some combos and such, because it's always fun to smash tikis. It's always the best. And once you smash them all, sock! You did it. You got sock. You got 31 socks. And now you can go and get some more shines in the middle of it. And now you have like 8,000 shines. You are rich. Sort of. Maybe. I don't know. But fuck it. Continue on. You continue on as Patrick as you continue on to break some more robots and go to another ride because you're Patrick Star, and you do a whole bunch of stupid shit before you actually get to the point of the whole thing. So yeah. Break some tikis, kill some robots, and then go to the right so you can run the teacups. Because the teacups are fun. Even though there's no point to the teacups, outside the fact that the red will actually hurt you. So you don't want to touch the red of the teacups because they actually fucking hurt. But you do want the shines, the tikis and such, so you do go around collecting the shines that are around here, even though the red ones only give you one little shine point, and you don't really want that little, you want a lot. But you want every shine, right? You want all the shines, considering how expensive the clams become to get when it comes to shines. So you want to be prepared for that, which means getting all the shines you can possibly get in the level right now. So, you know, gotta deal with that first, and then you can continue on over here, in which you'll find a changer, as well as what looks to be a giant skee ball game. As those will tell us, we need the Bubble Ball power to play the skee ball game. Now, we do not know Bubble Ball, so we can't really do this mini game right now. That sucks. But, nothing that bad, because we're still Patrick Stars, we're not SpongeBob, and there's something that Patrick can do over here, right past the skee ball game, which is taking this throw fruit, going across the ice, dodging the robots, and then throwing it at the duplicator over by the fucking river to, you know, get yourself a sock. More socks. Because the robots have stolen all the socks. That is the thing. That is the reason why we're finding socks, because the robots went to Patrick's house and stole all the socks for some reason. We don't know why. It just happened. Anyway, that is literally it for Patrick. I mean, over here, you know, we can go ahead and do some things like, you know, do a slide. It's like a giant slide thing here. We can go up to here and climb up to this whole bunch of tents, in which we can also find ourselves a sock. More socks! More beautiful socks for the sock god! And also a trampoline right over here, as well as some shines. We can also find ourselves a clam here, in which, you know, the clam wants to spend a certain amount of, let's see, what's that number? That really big number? Oh yeah, 2,200 fucking shines. We can do another bungee game. You know, Patrick and SpongeBob have once done with hooks and doing the whole bungee thing before, so who knows? Maybe Patrick can actually ride these bungee cords like SpongeBob. He can't. I tried. And I died. And it was very sad. Yeah. Oh, by the way, have you noticed the top right and top left corners right now and how awkward they are? I'm gonna try and let you see that whenever I'm moving around, because then you'll never unsee it ever again. You'll see how fucking awkward it is. And you'll feel kind of disturbed for knowing this, considering you don't want to know it, and it'll make you not be able to stop looking at it, like me. I am unable to ever stop looking. Look at it, right now. Do you see that? Now, do you see it, like, going right back? What is that? What is that aura all around SpongeBob and Patrick? What is that? What is happening? I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. But right now, I got myself a golden spatula for doing the bungee cord game, and I got myself some more shines, so fuck it. Who cares? Let's continue on by doing a slide thing, because slides are fun and also has some awesome music. There we go. Now, as we go through here, there's going to be some TNT keys. You want to make sure not to hit them, because it will hurt, because we can't just knock them out normally. We actually will destroy them if we get anywhere near them. Like right now. And again. Ouch. But don't worry, there's some health around here, and once we get to the very end, our reward isn't really anything but tikis. I mean, shines. You know, because shines are fun. There's really no point to that slide at all. It's just there to help us get more shines. Yay. Anyway, there's another catch changer over here, as well as a throw fruit and a bun. We need Patrick here to throw the throw fruit to activate the thing, so that we can continue on. So let's go ahead and get the throw fruit, throw it at the thing, and then be done with the throw fruit. Because throw fruits. And then once we're up here, let's take care of all the robots that are all around the bumper cars. And our bumper cars. Let's rescue the bumper cars, because why not, right? We did it! The bumper boats are cleared! They're bumper boats, not cars. I'm a fucking retard. Anyway, got the checkpoint. Now we have the health. Now we continue on to a box. You know, we did all the things we need to do. We saved the carnival. Let's go to Salt Crowds to get our reward for doing all the bullshit for him. Why not? Why not?
Here is your reward.
We did it. And now we have 24? Yeah, 24 golden spatulas. But we're not done here yet. There's still more thing we have to do here. And it has to deal with the water. You see, you might have noticed there were a few platforms down below that looked a bit suspicious, and that there's some more platforms right over here, as well as a throw fruit, which is basically the icy one. And once you throw it, it will freeze the water for 18 seconds. I'm wondering what the fuck's going on with that. There's another golden spatula here. There's a 25th golden spatula in this level, and it's basically on the platform right up there. But we're gonna need some more time, so I'm gonna throw this, freeze time again, and then I'm gonna go across. There's a lot of floating tiki. See, that's where they all pop up from. And yeah, there it is, golden spatula. That's number 25. I'm gonna go back with jump cutting because I'm not gonna waste your time with the going back, the backtracking. And I'm going to find how we're going to actually get to the island to take care of the robot that's taking over all the sunscreen, because we still have to worry about that, right? So here's what we have to do. There's a throw fruit here, and there's also the teeter-totter. We're gonna launch ourselves over to the island and, actually take care of that robot right now. Because guess what? We are nearly done with Goo Lagoon. Yay. So here we are. We're right here where we need to press a button to kill the robot, save the sunscreen, and be rewarded by Larry the Lobster with a golden spatula. And that will mean the end of Goo Lagoon. For now. Let's press this button right over here and be done with it. We did it! We saved Goo Lagoon, we saved the world, we saved all the sunscreen, and now we can go back to Larry and get a reward of Golden Spatula Heaven. Oh, I should not have jumped. That was a big fucking jump. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Congratulations, SpongeBob! You're king of the beach! Here, have a golden spatula!
Fuck yeah, I'm king of the beach now. I don't know why, until I did was save some bucks of sunscreen, but king of the beach! Good enough. Got the golden spatula, and now we are done with Goo Lagoon with 26 bone spatulas. And guess what? We have actually 100% at Goo Lagoon. Now, there's still the skee ball game. There's no reward to it except for some shines, but the skee ball game will be shown when I deal with the other two levels and get all the shit from there, when I have all the abilities. So, we will be coming back to Goo Lagoon. But only to show that off, really. But as for Goo Lagoon, for the most part, when it comes to completing it, we've done it. We've actually 100% our first level. It is, so far, the only level we can actually 100%... Sorry. The only level we can actually 100% right now of what we got. So, we did it. And it's telling us about the Bubble Bash again, I don't know why. By the way, if you want to know, there's a big parking lot here by the beach. There you go. This big-ass parking lot right here is all you need to see. Back to Bikini Bottom we go, because guess what? We've completed all 3 levels, and we have enough golden spatulas to begin the first boss of the game. The first actual boss. Because you see, even though King Jellyfish was a boss, he's really just a sub-boss, because the main bosses are in these areas that require golden spatulas to actually deal with them, that are there to help us unlock the next area of Bikini Bottom. So, next time, we'll be going to the Poseidome. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the very first boss battle of Battle for Bikini Bottom.